contact staff at the office the following day. Once public testimony for a particular item is concluded, board members will deliberate and render a decision. Members with a personal or financial interest in any request are required to recuse themselves from voting. All decisions by the Architecture Review Board are final. Any person who has a request for a certificate of appropriateness denied by the board may appeal such a denial to the Montgomery County Circuit Court. Such an appeal to the Circuit Court must be filed within 30 days of the receipt of the notice of the final decision of the board. I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce members of the Architecture Review Board. We have a new member tonight, Brittany Lee. Brittany, if you'll raise your hand, thank you. Katie Williams, Vice Chair, Barry Robinson, and John Hayden. The first project this evening is Susan Chapman, 1217 Magnolia Curve.
Just speaking of this. I'm Susan Chapman, and this is my next door neighbor and architect, Katie Crabtree. I live at 1217 Magnolia Curve, and I'm here because we have a detached garage that we'd like to tear down and replace. The original application had drawings from with a new carport, a very small carport with storage. The garage is in terrible shape, and in fact, the neighbors on the Katie's side and the behind us is they've had to put up privacy fences. They had to look at the garage. So anyway, and so we've had it looked at several times, and I have in writing where a contractor said it's not salvageable.
Is there anyone who wants to speak to this project in the audience? Comments from the board?
Ms. Chapman, do you plan to have any building or structure in the future, perhaps on the property?
You mean where I'm tearing down the...
Yes, ma'am, on the foot of where the garage is.
Yeah, we'd like to put up just a simple carport with storage.
Okay.
That will be, painted to match the house.
I mean, obviously, the structure, having in my own home and whatnot, it's, I consider it to be a hazard and should be removed, obviously. So, that's all I have.
All right. May I have a motion on this?
Move to approve as submitted, and just remind Ms. Chapman in the future, when you intend to have a carport installed, make sure you get plans to Mr. Rose and the ARB so they can be considered.
Second.
All in favor? Opposed? All right, thank you. Sean and Kim Sable, 797 Felder Avenue. And isn't your house looking wonderful? It's a pleasure to drive by it.
Yay! We were sorry, I'm in charge of talking. We were really pleased with y'all's suggestion to do the stained wood rails. I think it made it look very nice.
It does.
Thank you. So we're back. We want to build an accessory building for recreation. We want it to be a separate structure because we didn't want to mess with our main structure. It will be visible from the road, and so our architect has been very, diligent and meticulous about making sure all of the little design elements match. It will be brown with green trim and we have it coded, I believe, in the plans. It's the brown and green that are on y'all's pre-approved. And then we'll expand it'll give us a larger patio space. We won't be we won't be cutting down any trees. We'll have to shave some limbs, but we've been very intentional with that as well. There will be nobody living in it. It'll be strictly for recreation.
When are you coming with the Olympic-sized pool?
Man,
When are you coming with the?
everybody
electric
keeps saying
pool?
we need a pool, and I'm like, y'all have not looked at our backyard with the right eyes. We are not ever going to have a pool.
All right.
It's such a beautiful yard, so it was hard to decide where to put the building to not, take away from that, because it looks like a park.
Is there anyone from the audience to speak to this project?
Scott Pierce with the Old Cloverdale Association.
Thank you, Scott.
They came to our meeting and we have no objections to it, and we're actually very happy with what they've done with this house.
Yes. All right. May I have a motion then? Mr. Hayden? The motion.
Move to approve as presented.
Second.
All in favor? I look forward to seeing this.
Thank you so
You're
much.
so welcome.
Why are you calling a lawyer all the
Mr.
time?
Rose.
Okay, that's all right.
If you hadn't wanted to make all the motions, you shouldn't have gone to law school.
Well, hadn't made a real legal motion in over 2 years, feels good.
I did have one thing to add. We were told by Mr. Rose to get in touch with the Board of Adjustments. I did today, and then they said it should be handled here.
Yeah, so I clarified that to my colleague a little bit earlier today. She went out of the office though, so that will be the Board of Adjustment. So the ARB can review variances, but that what you all need is a special use exception. So that is still reviewed by the Board of Adjustment.
So we should attend the Board of Adjustments meeting next month.
That's right. And so Andrea should be following up with you.
I
And
spoke with a Tanya, I believe.
yeah,
today.
one of the two, either Andrea or Tanya. So
Okay,
they'll
perfect.
get back with you on it.
Okay, thank you so much.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Okay, Ron Neal, 402 South Perry Street.
How's everybody doing? All right, on 402 South Perry, we're proposing to remove the existing roof. It's wood, it's rotten. We're going back with asphalt architectural shingles. We'll be using GAF, modest color, weatherwood. So no oranges, no blues.
So looking pretty much like the roof that you've got, but in a composition shingle rather than, well, I guess that's fabricated shingle, rather than the wood.
We're going back with the asphalt shingles.
Yeah, oh,
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
All right. Anyone from the audience to speak to this project? Comments from the board? I think it's a good suggestion.
Absolutely.
You like a motion?
Yep.
I was going to do it.
You got it?
Okay, go.
Can we approve as submitted?
Yes?
Motion?
I believe we can.
Second.
All in favor? Opposed? All right.
Thank you much.
Thank you.
Clipping right along here. Peter Philandro, 2044 Ridge Avenue. Old Cloverdale, windows.
How are you doing? Peter Felder. The address is 2044 Ridge Avenue. I'm requesting approval to replace the original windows. The original windows were wood. They were rotted on the outside. Most of the sashes were destroyed. We naively replaced them with vinyl windows, not knowing. And then we try to find someone to fix the windows, to repair them, which is, I couldn't find anybody. I don't know about anybody else, but I couldn't find anybody. Somebody came out and gave us a quote for $44,000 for wood-clad windows. But anyway, Pella made windows that I think fit the requirements that is in the proposal, and that's what
Okay.
we want to put there. So
Okay.
I throw myself at the board for approval of that,
All right.
of those windows.
Is there anyone from the neighborhood to speak to this project?
Yes, Scott Pierce again, President of the Old Cloverdale Association. We're fine with the staff recommendation on this. One thing I will say, though, I just wanted to maybe get some guidance, but is there a maintenance requirement on the muntins going forward? I mean, we have several that y'all have approved in the past that are angular now and are separating from the windows. And I mean, is that something we can 311 or get somebody to remediate? Because, you know, these applied things, they don't always work.
Well, they don't. They don't.
And I just wanted to know whether, you know, that's something that is just a one-time approval and it's just whatever shape it's in, that's the way it's going to be forever, or can we come back?
Sean, can you answer that? You or Warren?
Yeah, I mean, in general, that would be, there are, the Historic Preservation Code, it does require maintenance. So, yeah, I mean, it's, if you see, you know, issues like that, you can certainly report that to me, and, you know, I'll investigate, take photographs. You know, it's something that, yeah, that we could cite for not properly maintaining that feature.
Okay, great, thank you.
Thanks,
Otherwise,
Scott.
we have no objection.
All right. Is there any other comment on this project?
Just real quick, Mr. Philandro, the board or the staff recommend approval using high-profile muttons as opposed to flat, I think.
Flat
Do you have any problem with that?
No, no, we
Okay.
contacted Pella and they can use the raised buttons.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And you're restoring the big archtop window?
Yes, that one is not being replaced, it's too
All
beautiful.
right.
Yeah, I drove by this house today. I think it's looking better with the, because it had been deteriorated for some time, but it is looking better now that you've started, especially the windows.
Thank you.
May I have a motion on this project?
Move to approve as presented.
All in favor?
Second.
Oh, second, I'm sorry.
I'll
Katie.
second.
All in favor? All right. Thank you.
Love you guys.
All right. We love you too.
Have a good
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Natalie McKenzie, 1286 Lawrence Street. Natalie didn't come.
You been contacted by Ms. McKenzie, Sean?
No, I haven't heard from her. I do send out reminder letters, but yeah, so we'll move this to the next meeting.
Okay. All right. And finally, Victoria Campbell, 22 North California Street. Now, you do not look like Victoria.
That's correct. I'm Victoria Campbell's husband, Colin Campbell. I'm the owner of 1903 Madison Avenue, which is adjoining to 22 North California. Here on behalf of the owner of 22 North California.
Okay.
The proposal is to demolish the building currently on the site. We have no existing plans to rebuild, or the owner doesn't have any existing plans to build on that lot. In fact, the long-term goal is to have that property deeded to us. The current owner is Victoria's father, and we would unite 1903 Madison and 22 North California into one property.
So it looks like it was once a house and a little cottage of some kind, but that the windows have been long gone?
It's unclear as to whether it was ever actually used as a residential building. I know from actually Paul, who used to purchase, I think, food from this when it was used as a store.
Store?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's our history with it. Current owners acquired it in November of 2024. So it was in substantially the same condition when they purchased it as it is right now. That would be our request.
It's hard to say that it has any historic character or that it contributes to your neighborhood in the condition that it's in.
Yes, we would agree with that.
All right. Is there anyone who has comments about this building? Besides the chairman, who's already given her comments?
I'm Paul Rawlinson. I've lived in Capitol Heights for 63 years. When that little store in 1962 was a thriving grocery store. And it's bittersweet, but it's no longer of any use to anybody. And it's too expensive to renovate. And we all know that. And we don't like to lose anything over there. But I think this is appropriate.
Okay.
And a great place for a family with 4 little children. They need more room.
Yeah, that is true.
Is there anyone in the audience to speak to this project? Any further comments from the board? May I have a motion then?
I make a motion to approve as submitted.
Second?
All in favor? Opposed? All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We have received and I've reviewed the minutes to the last meeting, and I don't see any additions or corrections. Does anybody else have some?
Negative.
Then they stand approved as mailed. Without any further business, we can adjourn. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Have a good holiday.